Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the All Gen Gamers, episode 108. We are recording this on August 22nd. I'm one of your hosts, John. You may know me as Game31, but tonight I'm going to go with Star Wars Net 77. I'll explain why later in the episode. I'm also here with Pete Dorr. What's up, Pete? What's going on, man?
Not too much.
Also here with Metal Jesus Rocks. Jason, what's going down, brother?
Not much, man. I can't wait to hear about your Star Wars.
Oh, it's awesome. Good times. But also here with Jason Honey, the EM Review, the guy who puts this all together and records this and edits it all. What's up, Jason?
What up? What up? What up?
We are also joined with two special guests today. We're joined by Greg Hansen and Mike Giesler, and they are Arcade Impossible, their show. What's up, guys?
Hey, guys. Good to be here.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
So you guys have kind of a fairly new show, right? How long has the show been around?
First episode was July 1st.
I'd say that's pretty new.
Yeah.
And what is, okay, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Okay, I'm going to throw it all at you. What is your favorite game of all time? What is your favorite arcade game of all time? And why did you decide to do the show?
Okay, this is Greg. Favorite game of all time, Resident Evil for PlayStation. Favorite arcade game of all time, Donkey Kong. And what was the third question?
What inspired you to make the show?
Oh, man. Well, I got an arcade machine a few years ago, and I thought I was just going to stick with a MAME, and that's it, to play all the games. But recently, Mike found me a hookup on Donkey Kong. We kind of got started, and after watching all the YouTube shows, there's a lot of good ones out there for gaming that we just decided it'd be awesome to film us picking up a machine every month.
Nice.
Every month. Wow.
So you're going to do this every month, huh?
Yeah, the first of the month, we'll release each episode. So that means it's crunch time to go film, pick up and find a machine, edit it, and have it ready by the first.
Wow.
Yes,
Now,
that's really cool.
I've kind of a weird question for you. Are you guys single?
That's pretty funny. As of 3 weeks ago, I am.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I am too. At the moment.
Fair enough.
We're going to come move in.
It complicates things when you get, like chromosome mixed in there. But very cool, man. That's awesome. So, right. So how many do you plan on collecting? So kind of go over. I'm sure a lot of our listeners may not know what your show's about because it's so new. So kind of step us through your show, what you guys do, and I think it's really cool. I really enjoy your show.
Sure. I don't want to skip over Mike. So Mike, tell
Mike, yeah.
your favorite, your game. And
Good call. I kind of hate to say this after Greg, but I would say Resident Evil 2 is my favorite game of all time. And probably the Mario series on Nintendo. I do like those. Favorite arcade game, I would say, would be Galaga. I remember Galaga when I was younger, but I'm kind of how do you say that? Reintroduced to it, and I can't get enough of it. It's amazing.
Now, you have both of those machines now, correct?
yes. So we're going for the dream machines first.
Just getting them out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go big, you know?
That's right.
So just a quick side question. Resident Evil guys. What is it that's so scary about it? Because I know what my scary moment is in Resident Evil that I'll never forget.
With the dog.
Yeah, when
Dogs.
the fucking dog's chasing you. Oh my God.
What about that shark that was down in the basement? Remember that?
Sharp.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
The spiders.
It's all about those dogs to me. I still went to bed thinking about that.
For me, it was late at night the first time I played it, and walking around that corner and seeing the zombie eating the guy.
Fuck.
And
Yeah,
then
that got me
standing
too.
up. Man.
The music too sets the atmosphere and the weird camera angles, and sometimes you can't see what's going to happen because the camera messes up, or you gotta, just that eeriness of it.
Yeah.
True. All right, sorry. So go ahead and walk us through your show and what it's about and what we're going to be doing and all that sort of thing.
Okay. So we search around on Craigslist and eBay and just people in the local area. We kind of network. Mike and I also collect console systems and video games besides arcade games. So we talk with a lot of local people trying to get hookups for arcade machines. And the main idea for the show is to find arcades we both remember as kids and go get a deal on it, go pick it up and document it. And it's less about how much of a deal we get and more about if we can build this perfect arcade at home that we remember from, when we were kids.
And another hallmark of your show, we should probably point out, though, is that the production values are very high. As a matter of fact, you guys take inspiration probably from the Game Chasers, correct?
Yeah, we gave them a shout out and a cameo within the first 10 seconds of our first episode, just because, it's pretty awesome how, everyone likes the Game Chasers. They're inspired by American Pickers. We're inspired by the Game Chasers and a few other YouTube shows at the time when we were filming. So you can tell there's heavy influence on the first episode from the Game Chasers, and we put them in the credits, and I thanked Billy and Jay for that. But it's kind of interesting because the second episode is different, and the third one is very different, the one we're working on right now. So I learned editing for the show, and it's interesting because I'm trying to find my style, but definitely a heavy influence from the Game Chasers to start.
What do you edit on?
Yeah, what are you editing on? Yeah.
Adobe Premiere and After Effects.
Is this on a Mac or PC?
PC?
Yeah, I think that's exclusive to PC, right?
No, it's on both platforms.
Both? Oh, okay.
Wow. Yeah, you've definitely, like, just in your first 2 episodes, though, I mean, you're doing all sorts of stuff. You're doing animation. You're doing, cameras mounted on cars, all sorts of stuff. It's pretty impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, we had the GoPros through one of our friends who likes to do the extreme hobbies like scuba diving and snowboarding. So he had the GoPro cameras. So that's where we used those and mounted them on the cars and stuff.
I think I got the mascot for your show. I think Frodo needs to make an appearance in every episode. Frodo the cat. Love that cat.
Yeah, Frodo is awesome.
Yeah, did you guys see the painting above Greg's couch?
I saw that.
Our friend from high school did that painting, about a year ago?
Yeah, a year ago. I had someone, my photographer friend was over, and I was like, oh, let me throw on this cheesy jacket and take a picture, and that'd be hilarious. Like those, people that are totally arrogant and full of themselves, the rich people that have paintings done of themselves. I was like, that would be hilarious just to have my friend paint one of those. So it's a total joke. And maybe that's why I'm single and that's on my wall. But
So where do you guys keep all these games? Is that one of you guys' place or downstairs, right? Are you guys expanding? I kind of saw you guys were expanding a room, right? To make room for all this stuff?
So right now, and this is where me and my ex-girlfriend differed, is the arcade is in the dining room. And it's my house where the arcade is at. Mike has a machine at his house too, but we're building the arcade at my house. It's basically filled up the dining room because we picked up 3 machines in the last month. So there's about 7 machines in there now, but the basement was in the second sub episode showing that I'm going to knock down that room and open it up to be one big arcade in the basement.
How many machines do you figure you can fit down there? Quite a bit, it looks like.
We're hoping for 25 or more.
Yeah, I'd say a couple pins too.
Wow. So that's 2 years worth of programming right there if you do one every month.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we were figuring.
Do you think you'll eventually swap them out?
Yeah, that was the main idea. We were talking about that too, is once it's full, we should take the ones we play the least, that are the least fun, and just swap them out for something better.
That's why it's like an impossible, it's kind of like an impossible never-ending thing too. So
what a really cool concept, and what an investment, and dedication, because I mean, a lot of us here, I own some arcades, Gamesters got some arcades, and we know what it takes to move them around and get them and, keep them working. And, it's a really big commitment, and that's awesome, that you have a place, that you're single and able to do that. You know what I mean? So that's really cool that you got a place that, you're going to just turn into, the massive game room. It's really cool. I'm excited for the show. I'm excited to see where it goes and where you guys take it. And yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
So in other words, for you guys, it's arcade boards instead before broads, right? Is that the deal?
No, I don't know about all that. Maybe for Greg.
So one thing you guys do also, which is really cool, is you guys fix and repair arcades too, which is cool. I noticed you guys did the Asteroids. You fixed you did some welding and got that working, which is cool. So how did you guys learn all that? Just kind of look it up on the internet, or were you kind of grown up doing this stuff, or?
We're both techies. I would say we like technical things. I'm a computer guy for a long time now. That's what I do for my job, and Mike is very proficient in computer stuff too. So we just kind of like learning new stuff, and that's when it started with the, especially the Asteroids. We had to do some research, but it was incredible that we got it working the same night that we brought it home. It just was a few broken solder joints on the back of that board.
Persistence paid off, but yeah, I grew up tearing apart motors since I was a little kid, tearing apart pretty much everything. And I actually am an automotive technician by trade. So anything we can get our hands dirty and kind of save a few bucks, it's more rewarding than paying a guy to do it. You know what I mean? So.
Make sure to follow us, the All Gen Gamers podcast, on Facebook and Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube and in iTunes. And don't forget about those iTunes ratings, guys. We appreciate those. And for all other info, links, and our forum, please visit www.allgengamers.com.